guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing Luxgranny Grace's tag video, which is such a great idea because she said if all of us do how many questions? 5 questions, we'll all learn from each other, which is super cool because we're all a big community of people who decided to do a YouTube channel. My YouTube journey, and it's for anybody who wants to do this tag. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be a construction worker, you got like do-it-yourself tips, or you can be like us, loving handbags and beauty and style. So let's get right into it. If you've never joined me before, my name is Jennifer. Please go ahead and subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you know when I've uploaded my next video. Okay, the first question is why I started YouTube. It happened November of 2019. I remember this because I was at the office and for some reason God just had it on my heart to start a YouTube channel. And I'd already followed a little piece of Bree Elise. Hi Bree. And she is not a YouTuber, but she's a big social influencer on Instagram. I just started following her because she and her friend Brittany were so cute on Instagram. All of a sudden she had a 1 hour, $40, you could get a consult with her on the telephone. And for some reason, at the age of 47 years old, I decided I want to learn about social media. So I paid the $40, just like she promised. She called me at like 5 o'clock. I was at the office. I said, hi, I'm a 47-year-old woman. I don't know why I'm calling you. You're 23 years old, but I want to learn about social media. So she kind of went into just asking me who I was, what my passions were, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew somehow that I would want to do this. So after an hour, we decided, okay, I'll form my website, which was from Jen with Hope. And originally it was called Tiny Twinkly Lights. Originally it was Tiny Twinkly Lights. But my mom changed it because she was like, every time I try to find it, it just takes me to Lowe's, which is a hardware store, because you're trying to find Tiny Twinkly Lights. So we changed that to From Jen with Hope. And my blog is all about hope. And it's just anything that God puts on my heart to type. And literally he just had me type it right away. And the blog's done in like 20 minutes, which is super cool because it means somebody needed to hear whatever he wanted me to type. Then, of course, I loved handbags. And it's all luxury handbags. My favorite is Louis Vuitton still and Chanel. I had a collection, and so I went ahead and decided I'm going to post my first YouTube video about it. And it was the unboxing of a Chanel medium. It was a small medium classic flat, and that was December 24th, and that's what started my YouTube channel. Question 2, what have I learned? The best thing I've learned is not to worry about being somebody else. I try to really be Chase, Amy, and people that were like so knowledgeable and just put together on camera. And I decided just in the last probably month just to kind of just be spontaneous. And actually in high school when I did speech, my teacher actually told me, Jennifer, you do a lot better when you're not prepared. And so that's just how I am. I'm quirky and I enjoy connecting with you guys. So what I learned is just start, and you're gonna make mistakes, and don't try to be perfect. And I heard that from another girl because I researched what to know before you start a YouTube channel. It was so good. That's what I learned is just be yourself. You're gonna make mistakes and it's okay to evolve. And the other thing I learned real quick is in my other video is don't worry if you get a really hateful comment, because there are some people out there that are just into causing drama, and it's really okay to let them be like that. You don't have to respond. Let them be. It's a free speech country of the United States of America, so you're going to get people. Some people have never experienced it, but I've had people that are posted really, really rude or hateful comments about my appearance, about things of my knowledge, and that's just up to them what they want to do. You don't have to respond. You don't have to be witty or smart to respond. You could say something as short as I wish you well, because the threefold rule is if you curse somebody, it's going to come back to you threefold. So you don't want that. So I just wish them well, because it means I'm not going to have you in my life because of the negativity, but I do wish you well. And that's it. And it comes back to you threefold. Third question, what I like best about YouTube. What do I like best about YouTube? I met friends. I actually met Carlo from Carlo and Seb in real life. So I've actually met friends. And she's the posh Jess. She and I do Zumba together now. So I found a community of real people. And you just have to be careful though. I wouldn't have met Carlo if he hadn't been straightforward with his address and what he does. And you've met him like on here. He is who he is. So in my heart, I knew it was safe, but I still followed all the precautions. Like I told my parents where I was going, I told my husband where I was going, I told him exactly where I was going to be the whole time I was in California, just in case Carlo ended up being like a serial murderer or like a sex trade person. You just have to be careful. So that's what I like best about YouTube, is that I've truly met the nicest people. And whenever I make it to Texas, I do want to meet Amy Wong. I haven't forgot about that. Okay, how it's affected me. It has made me humble. It has made me realize that there's a lot about me that I need to probably deal with. So it's made me a better person. When I first started the channel, I didn't know who I was or what to present for content. So I would buy purses to increase views. Well, you can't buy that many purses if you have a normal income. So I went into debt. So gradually I've gotten out of debt with help of my husband and my parents, and so they're all my accountability partners. So how it's affected me is it's made me a better person, because I'm having to come up with content without having to buy things to show you guys. And I discovered from one of my subscribers, who's my friend, said, Jen, we just enjoy your personality. The luxury bags were just a bonus. And that was like the most nicest thing someone had ever said. Super, super good to hear. Number 5. What advice would I give someone starting a YouTube channel? Number 1, there was this girl who said, I watched her video, what to know before you start a YouTube channel. It's true. Get ready to have your self-esteem go from here down to below the floor. And it's true. Just don't let it bother you when people give you a thumbs down or just say something mean about your looks or something like that. Just remember what I said before. It could be a 6-year-old kid just taking their frustrations out on you because they got grounded, or it could just be just a person that likes to cause drama or just bored. And it's America, so it's free speech. And number 2 is don't go into debt, especially if you're on a luxury bag channel. Don't keep buying and buying just to make us happy, because a lot of the times we just like you for you. And we just like hearing you talk about a bag. We don't care. You could be talking about anything. We just want to look at you and connect with you that day. So those are the 5 questions. And I know Carlo and Seb have already been tagged. I'd like to tag Mauiluvslux and also Silent Essence. And I'll see you again in my next video, when I will be discussing how to keep your spirits up during this coronavirus pandemic, especially if you're quarantined at home.